Welcome to Suladan Plays Johnny is Missing, a surreal experience, a surreal horror game about the inner workings of the mind. Hopefully not my mind, because otherwise we're all doomed. Anyway, Z to continue. We got cars on the mind, apparently. Don't look at me. Am I in a trench coat? Or am I just Superman? Whee! No, I think I'm just in a trench coat. Kill him. Yes, sir. Yes, magical note, my master. I shall kill them all. Time is running out. You know what? I'm going back to bed. Or not. Stop running at me, time! Okay. And the lights went out. At the exact instant I let go of the shift key. The shift key doesn't even do anything in this game. I was holding it down for no reason. It's a habit in games now. You hold down the shift key to try to sprint. I saw that your eyes moved. Johnny number 304420X5. Hi. What do you want? No, I'm not feeding you. Shall not become pizza today. Trapped? Try the fourth dimension. Yay, a theoretical shape. Well, a theoretical representation of a theoretical shape. I mean, the concept of a tesseract is theoretical in of itself. It's the idea that a line folded 4 times becomes a square folded 6 times becomes a cube, so a cube folded 8 times would become a insert name here, and the name to the tesseract. It's an assumption based off, the pattern that occurs. But since we can't really wrap our minds around the concept of a 4-dimensional object in order to represent it in 3-dimensional space, that's what they came up with. I mean, for all I know, that could be accurate. I don't know. I mean, you can try to represent a cube in 2-dimensional space, but the only reason that we can look at it and register it as a cube is because we have a conception of 3-dimensional space. So it would be beyond conception. We can't conceptualize a 4-dimensional object and properly represent it in 3-dimensional space because we would have to have a 4-dimensional perspective. For spatial dimensional, I know sometimes they use time as a 4th dimension, but that's mainly done for graphing, for measurements, and for equation purposes, not that it is a spatial dimension. It's more that, you take 3-dimensional space and put it on a timeline. You can use X, Y, Z, and then whatever variable to represent the time, the instant of time within that X, Y, Z coordinate plane. Moving on to transdimensionalizer. Yes, give me. I want. Let me in it. I want to poke all the buttons and it won't let me. Did I read this note? I don't remember. We were talking about things. Johnny is dead. TV. Fear not. I will get rid of the big bad man. Flint, I found your walking television set. It's making strange noises in my closet. Never mind, it's dead. Oh, hi. Still like, oh, hi. I don't know what I got. Oh, that's funny. It's just like suddenly he's there, like, oh hi, dead. What do you want from me? Mr. Not a Painting. Run, 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 run. Okay, so I can't interact with that until I go into here and interact with this stuff. So I can't go there until... Okay, so there's a sequence here. There is a triggering sequence that must be accomplished. I go here, I get that, which makes him start banging, which allows me to get into that side room, which then allows me to interact with Flint's TV. Oh, because it's a tape. So I'm playing the tape. I'm just as speechless as you are. Oh, he can still follow me while I'm reading. That's nice. I think it's the missing piece for the transdimensionalizer. Yes. And now we have horses. Horsey. Gather 4 cards to summon him. Don't wander after dark. Are we trying to summon Nugget? Last I checked, gathering cards tends to summon Nugget. Do we want to summon Nugget? Is summoning Nugget a good idea? I mean, as long as you're one of his friends, it's a good idea, but if you're not one of his friends, then you're doomed. Doomed to cellular annihilation. Game, stop being both creepy and adorable at the same time. It's really unnerving. Get back here with my key. My key was stolen by a little set of chattering teeth. My psychiatrist is going to want to hear about this. Oh, a card. That's right, I'm after cards. Nugget! Nugget! The key! The teeth that stole your key! Card. Key card. Yes. So it's still a key. Is there a chance that one of them's just in the lake? You get a 10 out of 10 for Oh dear, don't wander outside after dark. I get it. So, either that means there's a time limit on this. Hello. Either that means there's a time limit on this, or I've got to make it back to the house and hide. Hi, Dad. You get a 10 out of 10 for ominous ambient background soundtracks of doom, death and decay, of graveyards. Flee! Flee! Back to the house! I can't see the house. There's the house. Yes. But I'm in the house. Do not wander after dark. Yes, so I must return to the house before the darkness absorbs my soul. So one theory would be that that has to be the last card I get. The other theory would be that I need to come at it from over there so that it can't. That theory broke quick. But it is getting dark, so I cannot continue this journey. We must flee! Why is it dark inside the house? Well, otherwise I wouldn't know whether it's dark out or not. I'm still holding down the shift key. Whatever happened to that clown? Ah, he just made Well played, sir. Well played. This game does a good job of making me question something right before it happens. And of confusing me on a very deep and horrifying level. Left. Left. Tick-tock. Time is running out. Can you reach the door before it ticks down? Before the axe falls upon your head? The whole wind-up sequence leading up to the puzzle is slightly... It's not too long, and something I can multitask and delegate off to the autopilot, but still. It's a sharp contrast between the floor and the floor I can walk on and the walls around me. Make it so that I could, you know, shut off my mental focus while still being able to do the things. Danger zone. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Where am I going? Why did that door look like it had a gun scope reticle on it? I don't know where I'm going and what I'm doing. Just gonna be a death clown show up. Ooh, a note. Can I note? Can I has note? Can I yes note has? Maybe attacked by a flock of geese? Can I do something? Geese are wonderful and loving and adorable, fluffy things, and they must be protected. Well, I mean, they'll protect themselves, but just don't get on their bad side. They are adorable. Shadow creepers debunked. Renowned zoologist Zachariah Leark, in an unwavering speech he gave at a radio show yesterday, commented on the recent news stories of alleged shadow creeper sightings, even going as far as to call them nonsense. The award-winning scientist made a point to completely assure listeners that crawling creatures that morph into and out of shadows could not biologically exist, while dismissing the authenticity of video proof as possibly a prank or another marketing scheme. That sounded like a familiar sound effect. That tongue. Imagine if this was life. You're just stuck in a weird, looping horror nightmare that keeps shifting between worlds. The rules change. Like, just when you get accustomed to one world's rules, suddenly the world shifts around you, but you're not aware of it. Like, that's just eternity. Shifting nightmare realms that you don't even realize you're within. I see you, Mr. Trash Can. Mr. Doom Trash. Dr. Click. Oh, never mind, we're in an elevator. I kind of expected the death guy to jump out at me. Like, it assumes that I'm gonna be standing there at the door and he just bonks me. I knew better. There we go. Well, hello there. Aren't you horrifying? It's a common practice in parapsychology to visualize certain thoughts and feelings as imaginary entities and whose appearance and overall behavior is directly linked to how pleasant these thoughts are. A happy thought can, for instance, take the form of a playful animal, while an unhappy one may take the form of a monster. Hello, Doctor. Why are you here? I broke the Doctor. I asked him why he was here. Never ask the psychologist why they are here. Puts them on an existential trip that apparently ends with them and a hammer. Oh, I see. Okay. I guess we can run now. Oh, come on. We have broken reality. Yes, hello, Ron. Hello, yes, E equals MC squared. Ron, yes, 911. Hello, 7, yes. Who just pushed me? Who went pushed? Who has done the whispering at... Ooh, this hallway wasn't this long before. I have a key now. They went psst. Ooh, hello, padded room. It's gonna be okay. Don't you? What kind of father are you? He's coming. Stop. 775. Get out. Hide. Who shot him? The television. It has returned. The television has shot him. It has saved us all. Name, Vincent Whiteford, age 38. Occupation, mathematician. Driving under the influence. It says here he crashed into a tree. Got away with only a light head injury. Okay, I'm gonna just wait for the text. Got away with only a light head injury and a few scratches, though. Oh, Vincent, how much lower can you fall? You know him, Doctor? Yeah, I've seen him come here multiple times for therapy. Poor man lost his mind after his son went missing. He's been struggling to keep his life together ever since. What should we do, Doctor? Let him rest for now. I'll check up on him tomorrow. So I'm guessing that's all like his mind trying to work through whatever all has happened. His life, the wreck, etc. Maybe he thought he hit a person. I don't quite know what they're aiming for with the Mr. Hammerman, but it's a very interesting and very surreal and very unique experience, and I thank you, game developer, for making it. Excuse me. This has once again been John. Johnny is Missing, a surreal experience. It is on Game Jolt, and as always, there will be a link in the description. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you would like to support the channel, I remind you that we do have the Patreon. If you would like to join our Discord channel and fiddle about in there, there's a link in the YouTube's little banner button page thing, along with the Twitter and whatnot. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you on the next game.